Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Sopranos 6. Very excited.
So excited. Wait, how many episodes does it have? It's 13.
I think 13 episodes.
Because like somehow my mind goes like this is an old show, so like I'm like, is it 24?
No.
Is it 24 per season?
But like I think the last season has like 20 something.
Yes, I think
That's
the
what
last
we
season
saw.
has more, yeah.
But like other than that, like 13.
Yeah, okay, but
That's
it's
also
I mean, it's like The Wire, it's an HBO show. They have like shorter
Yeah,
seasons.
why? I
Yeah.
thought of Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad had 13 to 16 episodes.
Yeah, but like that was
After.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in the early 2000s, it's still the West Wing when I watched that 24 episodes per season.
Yeah. Is that what you want to say?
That is what I wanted to say.
How did the last episode end?
Oh my
You
god,
edited.
the whole last episode was fucking insane. With the murder and the priest and everything.
Yes.
First, it's so funny when I was editing that, like, you know, hindsight 2020, like nothing happened with the priest. But like the way that we were so
Paranoid?
yeah, like what did he put in the water? It was just like, it's holy water. You put that in wine. And we're like, oh my god, he's drunk. I don't know, like that, because like the whole scene, like now, having finished the episode and having the whole context, like everything makes sense, like it's fine. Like, you know why the scene was shot the way it was shot, but like while you're in it, like what the fuck is happening here? So it was very funny editing that part.
I remember us being paranoid.
I was so fucking paranoid. But like it was fine. And the whole Tony bit, I love the, like people have later on told us in the comments, I don't know if you read comments.
Yes, I did, I think.
Because like, and like neither of us batted an eye at Tony killing a person. But like, they were talking about how the creator, David, maybe?
David, okay.
Maybe. Had to like really fight to do that because the network was like, he's a main character, like he cannot be the evil guy or whatever. And like that's so interesting because like that is a thing that we can't know because we're watching the show so much later, but like it really paved the way for the antagonists as main characters.
Walter White.
That's what I mean, like so many of my favorite shows have like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Attack on Titan. Like all the main characters are not good people necessarily. And so like I wouldn't have known necessarily that kind of it. In a way, Tony Soprano paved the way for that, which I think is a good legacy for this show to have, I think. Because like, again, didn't bat an eye. I was like, I'm waiting for him to kill someone.
The thing is, like, we went into this thinking we're gonna watch a criminal. You know, like that's all I had.
To kill something in the first episode.
Like the part that like made it interesting to me was the fact that like he is going to therapy and talking about his problems basically. But like the part with the criminal part of it like was never a question for me. Like was never, you know, like that like I just wanted thinking that's what I'm gonna get. So like I think even in the beginning of the episode, like, oh, is he gonna kill the guy? You know, like immediately, and it's not like something. Oh, is that possible? He's gonna do like, which just made sense for me.
Again,
you know?
Could have killed someone in the first episode.
I mean,
I was half expecting that.
Chased a guy in his car and beat him up.
Yeah,
you know, and those are the scenes that like are funny to me. The scenes where somebody's beating somebody up, they're filmed in a way that like is like 90s, you know, like
cartoonish.
Yeah, they are filmed in that way. That we never mentioned that, but like I always think that when we see them fighting with fists, let's say, how it doesn't look as, let's say, real as today's scenes would. Like when somebody is beating somebody up, you know?
Yeah.
At least in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was very interesting. Because like it wouldn't have crossed my mind necessarily about that not being, let's say, the norm. But like it was so far back.
We were like,
because like today, I feel like a main character that is a good person, a rarity.
I mean, we are grateful for freedom and hiking. You know what I mean? Like we're fucking grateful because that's not something that we get that often.
Literally,
you know.
So I think that's very.
But like also the guy that like we were so confused. Is he why he got like how did he got drunk? He just he basically wanted to get drunk, you know.
Yeah, but like he was drinking beforehand.
Yeah.
They were drinking beforehand.
I mean, they were drinking the whole night basically.
Yeah, the whole night. Yeah, he was psyching himself up for something.
But he
couldn't cross the line.
He got cross the line. Like
he got sick. I don't even think he got sick from the alcohol. I think he got sick from the like sin of it potentially.
Yeah.
You know?
And no, like he passed the test.
Yes. So he did. He passed the test. Let's see if he continues passing the test. I don't know. Like, is it something?
Yes, and they said that like the only reason why Tony allows that friendship to continue is because he's a priest. So he could not do anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But now she's like, he slept over. What do you fucking mean he slept over?
Yeah. And then she was like, say hi to your therapist for me.
So they're kind of, I'm not gonna say even. He has girlfriends on the side.
Literally, they were never gonna
not
be
even. But you know.
And she basically
there's a little dig.
Yeah. She was this close.
Yeah.
If priest didn't puke,
it would have happened.
It would have happened.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see what we have in this episode as well, because like we did, let's say, cross that line officially. And so I wonder where we're gonna go now. Is the like tone of the show gonna, like, I'm sure that we're gonna, every season is gonna get continuously darker and darker. Like it's the same thing that happened like with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Like you continuously get deeper and deeper into this. And so like I really want to see how that happens and where we go with that.
Me too.
Because like still we have no idea. We just watched 5 episodes. I don't know where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
But yeah, might as well play this.
Let's play the episodes.
Pax Soprano. What the fuck is that? Pax Soprano.
Is it like a
soprano?
I don't know.
Soprano?
What does it mean?
I don't know.
Like a female version?
It literally sounds like a female, but like that makes 0 sense. It's a last name. Does the song change? Or does it not? That's my question.
Because if it's just like in Wire when they just like
yeah, but I like the song. Like the Wire.
Yeah, that's why when they change the tone of the song and just like keep the lyrics.
Maybe that was like how they used to do it in the early 2000s.
I don't know.
Hello, Dad from Home Alone.
Exactly.
AKA fucking crazy policeman or detective, whatever he is.
Oh, by the way, your Dr. Melfi has excellent taste.
Just don't fall on her.
Fancy. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking
I don't know how I'm supposed to even read the fact that like he saw her mother when she turned around. Like, is it connected to her or is it just connected to him and his mother?
Decaf, right?
So, how was your college trip with your daughter?
Killed the guy.
It's like my wife. All we do is fight. Can you believe it? She's jealous of you.
Is that something that you feel, or has there been some discussion with Carmela?
She didn't know you were a girl, a woman.
Why didn't she know?
Excuse me, a doctor, woman doctor. I didn't tell her. You spilled the beans when you called to change the appointment.
Let me ask you a different question. Why a female? Why a female doctor?
Because you have mommy issues.
Cusimano gave me a choice between 2 Jewish guys and a paisan like me, so I picked a paisan.
What's the one thing every woman, your mother, your wife, your daughter have in common?
They don't break my balls. No, I know what you mean. They're all Italian, so what?
So, maybe by coming clean with me, you're dialoguing with them.
Interesting.
Fun.
I love having a therapist because like I can't figure out Tony to like when she said when you're speaking to me you're kind of speaking to them, that didn't cross my mind. I was like connecting to his mother and like those issues.
You're lucky. If you stayed slim, you could buy it right off.
Oh my god, he is so happy to be called boss.
He's so funny.
Good kid. Yeah. He lost his son, you know. Just a fucking kid, a baby. Oh, what are we talking about here? You lost your grandson? Fucking animals, these drug dealers. The little kid used to run around here breaking balls. I read the paper every day about these poor pricks overdosing.
He didn't overdose, he killed himself. 14 years old.
Jeez. Meanwhile, this piece of shit gets to walk the streets and sell more of this stuff to young kids. What's this motherless fuck's name?
He is now a vigilante. What is happening?
I'm happy for you.
Are you coming to us for advice?
Now I'm a long waited to be made to us. Take advantage of your good nature.
Like you, maybe?
Johnny.
What certain people? Nobody got over on Johnny.
How's your Jewish friend?
Hesh? What about him? What do you got against him, anyway?
Oh, me? Nothing. Johnny likes him. And my son thinks every word that comes out of his mouth is pure gold.
Are you telling me that since I'm the new boss, I should tax Hesh?
She is, I have no words.
Boy, Anthony must have really gotten under your collar. Admit it. You're looking to crack his Coglione for putting you in here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
God.
I have no words for her.
Please tell me he doesn't understand that.
Because Tony's tired.
Tony's cannoli.
So how's your job?
What? This one do you care about my job?
Okay, you don't want to talk about your job?
I don't know what's wrong with you, but don't take it out
There's
on me.
nothing wrong with me. Just wanted to talk, that's all.
You want to drug me?
Are you fucking refugee? What does that mean? Yeah, come here. Hey!
Who am I throwing?
Yeah, same to you. What's wrong? That's serious?
Oh, that's Ash. Okay.
He's texting me
It's taxi. When did this happen?
today.
Did you tell me you operated for years without any tax? That my father loved you and respected you? I lived in Boston family 10 fucking minutes already, I got out of you. What'd you tell him?
Tell him the truth. It's a reasonable request, but an unreasonable figure.
Oh, back up a minute. What do you mean it's a reasonable request?
He's the boss now, Tony. He can call the two wheel dance to it. It's the way it's always been done. Well, you can either respect what was done in the past or change the rules.
How much does he want?
500 large, plus 2 points monthly on my shot.
$500,000.
All right. Do me a favor. Sit tight for now. I'll think about it for a while.
Oh my god, what is this dream? Is it Melfi? Who is it? Is it Melfi?
Are they gonna show us?
How was that, baby?
This.
The best.
It
You
was.
are the best.
I cannot believe it.
Come here.
Yeah.
Doña, I love your cannoli.
It's a weird relationship that they're about to have.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's the person that he speaks with, you know, and that's the only person that he speaks with, and so like
I cannot. I cannot.
Anniversary, 8 years.
18.
18 years. How old are they? When did they get married? If they got married at their 20s.
Yeah.
At least I know where I stand.
Like, how can you make her cry?
Why was gonna be so dramatic, huh? All right, I'm sorry, okay?
It's your anniversary dinner. You should have talked to work.
What are you apologizing for? It's our anniversary, Tony. Ours. Not yours, mine, and Johnny fucking Sacks. Ours.
I'm sorry, Carmela. Huh? Hey, come here. Come on, what do you want me to say? Tell me, I'm lost at sea here.
You've changed, Tony. And I resent it. I resent it because it's destroying what little self-esteem I have left. You see what I'm talking about right there? You're the mother of my children. I feel like I'm just someone you've chosen to procreate with.
Dr. Melfi told me it affects different people different ways.
She told you that?
I think before we start today's session, we need to address the coffee situation.
I agree with you.
It's not appropriate of me to take gifts.
It's a cup of coffee.
Let's just make a rule, okay?
This mean I can't drink mine?
I'm sorry. I usually have my answering service on when I have a patient, but I have a car emergency. No, I want to get a second.
It's gonna be like I have a
Yeah.
guy for a second and he wants to
I'll take my chances. Thank you.
prove himself to her.
As a matter of fact, I think I may flush the medication, you know? See if the changes I'm feeling are for real.
Why would you do that? The Prozac seems to be working.
Well, that might be the problem. It might be working a little overtime.
Some people experience a diminished libido. They have a hard time getting or maintaining a...
Bingo.
I see.
Mm.
You know, not all impotence is a result of the medication. When's the last time you had a prostate exam?
Hey, I don't even let anybody wag their finger in my face.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed.
Don't apologize.
All right, let's
Oh,
be serious.
don't.
Hey, I'm serious.
You know that depression is also a leading factor in impotence. When you awaken in the morning,
I feel like it's more to
or
do
in
with
the middle
that.
of the night, do you ever have an erection?
You set your clock to it.
So we know it's not a physical problem.
I don't know.
This is
These
so-
scenes make me uncomfortable.
But some furniture.
She's so cute.
Why don't we just move it to Roche Beauvoir? Save the delivery charge.
I said I'll send it back.
Mother of Christ, Carmela, I didn't say that, did I?
That's how she deals mentally.
She's just like me.
As far as 2% of his action, that's up to you to settle. Because after all, it affects Tony as much as Hesh.
I'm not out to hurt anyone. God forbid I get in the way of someone earning. I'd say 1.5 on a shy business and 300 on a back tax. And 250. What'd I tell you? Hold on to your cock when you negotiate with these desert people. All right.
They just did that.
God.
Are we dreaming again? Why is the camera moving? Is it Melfi again? I can't.
Mr. Soprano.
He's checking.
You want sex?
You want sex?
You know, you have a nice body. You ought to make it work for you more. Yeah, you reveal too much.
You don't want other men looking at me?
He's like, he's gonna make her look like Melfi.
I'm saying maybe you could wear a nice business-like outfit.
This is so wrong. I can't.
You want me to dress like a man? What led up to that?
Carmela can be pretty violent sometimes.
Oh yeah, Carmela.
Yeah.
This added problem that I've been having that we talked about. I just thought maybe we needed to spice things up a little bit. So I suggest to her that maybe she dress a little different.
Just don't expand on that.
Titillating.
You know, maybe dress a
Completely
little sexy.
opposite.
But Carmela can be very sensitive.
Well, maybe she felt it degraded her. Not all women are into sexy lingerie.
I'm not talking about dressing like that. Some women are sexier when they dress simply.
I cannot!
I feel so uncomfortable.
I cannot! I cannot. I don't know.
Like you.
Oh no!
You play it down.
This is so uncomfortable. Why is this so uncomfortable? Like they're both grown-ups. This is so uncomfortable.
Right.
Not only do you play it down, but you're gentle. Not loud, sweet sounding.
Oh my god. How this one is a thing? This is a dream.
Anthony.
No, is it not? Is it a dream? It's a dream. It's not a dream.
It's unfortunate that we have to stop now, because I think it's really important we talk about this. Do you think you could come back later this afternoon?
What is happening? What is happening?
Till Tuesday.
Okay. I don't know how you as a therapist broach this, you know what I mean? Because like, this is connected to his issues that he has. And I wonder like, does this happen? Not often.
I read upon it. I mean,
That's
when
what I
say
mean, because,
I
like-
watch TikToks.
Okay.
But-
Because like, I wonder, I can understand how someone, a patient would like
Yeah.
feel a certain way about this, you know? And like, I don't know what as a therapist you should do, how you should approach this, you know?
You should. I mean, that girl said like you talk about it and you
That's what I
figure
mean.
out the approach. Did he come to her though?
I fucking hope he did not come to her door. Because like, then we have to think differently about how we approach
Or maybe
this.
she's gonna see that somebody's looking at. That's the guy. That's the police.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's the oddest thing. I've had this problem for weeks.
Oh, it's fixed.
This morning, I get in and it starts right up.
Yeah, but I wouldn't try to replace a new starter with another.
What do you
New
mean?
start.
New.
I won't show you down, man.
What about these witnesses?
They're not gonna say anything.
Wait.
What happened here? Some sad shit. Motherfucker said he won't live no more.
I feel like he gave them a little money to hide a murder.
Oh, she's driving me crazy.
Oh,
Next door. There it is again. That's enough water. How much water does she need?
I went down for hours. I got you some biscuit.
Almonds?
Yeah.
All right. Leave him there. I'll take him downstairs later for my coffee.
Uncle Joe been by?
Oh, once in a while.
He'll be all right. As long as he remembers who his friends are. You see him mess this up, he's been waiting a long time for the big chair.
What do you mean?
It's not a business that forgives bad decisions. And I hate to see him making wrong moves.
What are you telling me? Tell him.
No. You got his ear.
Huh.
He listens to you.
Oh, I wish the Lord would take me.
Come on, Ma. You know, there's probably plenty of nice gents in this place that want to date with a lovely young woman like you.
Look, I'm going downstairs. I'm going downstairs before that Cabruta activities lady finds me.
Tony would get more involved with the church. He may have to expedite things in his therapy.
Telling me is that this is a self-inflicted wound. I pushed for it. I could deal with the Kumaras. I knew I was better than them. I was too busy with the house and the kids to quench it. But the psychiatrist, you know, she's not just a Kumar. For the first time, I feel like he's really cheating, and I'm the one who's thirsty. I'm not gonna stay in a marriage that's made.
Let's not even think about that. Divorce is for the weak, for people who never intended on dying married in the first place. You know, Carm, we reap what we sow.
What do you mean?
You admit to accepting his dalliances in the past.
Ski food sauce ain't had nothing to tell me.
But you said it was like they were lightening the workload, fighting a wife's duty when you were too busy with the kids in the house. You practically welcomed it. I want you to pray to our Holy Mother. Ask her for guidance and forgiveness so that you can get through this as a couple.
What exactly is she supposed to ask forgiveness for? That she was
Because
not, she had to raise kids and like, what?
Like where the Sopranos or Park Avenue.
Look, before we run out of time, I'd like to discuss what happened when we were here last week.
How's your car?
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Did you steal my car and have it fixed?
Oh my god.
We had an agreement, no gifts.
I didn't want to see you get robbed.
It was you.
Like his eyes,
Yeah,
his
look
look.
how he's looking at
Stole
her.
my car. I've been scared to death.
Why?
Why? It's a violation of my privacy. What else have you done?
I love you.
Anthony.
I'm in love with you. I'm sorry.
I cannot. God.
Let me talk.
No, it's not the Prozac.
Boy, that's not,
I think about you all the time.
that's still not,
I can't get excited about any other woman. There's nothing else to say. I love you.
you really don't.
Let me start here. I know this may be very hard for you to swallow, but you're only feeling this way because we've made such progress.
What?
I've been gentle. That's my job. I listen. That's what I do best. I've been a broad, generic, sympathetic woman to you because that's what this work calls for. You've made me all of the things you feel are missing in your wife and in your mother.
You're making me out to be some fucking mama's boy. I'm a man, and you're a woman. End of story. And this crap about Freud and every boy wanting to have sex with his mother, that's not gonna fly here.
I didn't say that.
You don't love me. You don't want me to come back anymore? Fine.
It's quite the opposite. This is all a byproduct of progress. Has someone been following me? I'll see you next week.
God.
Being a therapist is not fucking
Yes,
easy.
but like, okay, now I at least feel more
God.
comfortable.
Me
with
too,
all
me
this.
too, me
Like
too.
I don't. I'm fine now.
Like I was like, now she
Yeah.
I thought you could make the pros.
knows.
You could have done it. So Junior whacked up my money and kind of spread it around, huh?
Yeah.
5 bosses, 50 a pop. Not a bad day's pay.
Still, I wish it wasn't your money. Makes me feel terrible. You old fucking Jew. Here's my share. You know what a profit over your tax?
Oh.
You never entered my money.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah.
Dr. Melfi. There's nothing there, you know.
You don't have to explain nothing, Tony.
This psychiatry shit. Apparently what you're feeling is not what you're feeling. And what you're not feeling is your real agenda.
You're gonna stick with it, right?
I don't know.
I think you should.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I was jealous.
I should have told you.
Oh, wait, let me finish, Tony. I was jealous of her ability to help you. To be a sort of salvation to you. I want to be that woman in your life.
Come, you're not just in my life. You're my life. Okay, I'm no good at speeches. Okay.
Oh, camera. Was it the camera?
Taught me as much as anybody.
Honestly, I just read John. I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe. Because like, why would you
You're
pan
the
in
young
on
man.
that?
I'd be standing here saying to our new boss, salute.
Yeah, camera.
To Junior.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
To Junior.
They have all the faces. Well, John. Fine. Oh my god.
Now this is the wire.
This is the fucking wire. I cannot.
I miss it.
Me too. Imagine if Jimmy, like the actors. I would.
Honestly, kind of looks.
Kinda looks like
Kinda looks
maybe he has brown hair.
Capo. Oh my god.
I cannot believe
This is so fun.
Yeah.
Both. But below it's boss above still.
No.
This was so good.
Insane.
What a good episode.
Yeah. God, this episode was really something. Honestly, I really enjoyed it.
I was so good.
Loved it. Like I liked stories in this episode.
I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts that I cannot put into words, which makes me useless as a
What do you mean?
Reviewer.
Which part you can put into words?
I don't know. I love. I love Tony's issues. He has many of them.
I loved everything in this episode.
It was so good. I don't know, somehow everything scene by scene was so interesting.
And the thing is, what I also love is how it concluded with the ending.
That was so good because
the
like
wire
it takes
ending,
you out
you know?
Because like you're with them, you're in their world. Like I'm not thinking about law enforcement or whatever.
Yeah.
And then suddenly like they were being looked at for God knows how long, and like that whole room is a room of like undercover cops or
They're
whatever,
just looking for evidence.
and they just don't. They're blind to this. Like it was so fascinating.
At this point, I don't know how blind they are, but like at this point, they are doing a, let's say, good job to covering things up.
The police?
No, the Sopranos. I mean,
the police clearly still does not have enough evidence.
That's what I want to say. Like at this point, they're really, even though looking at it, like giving $100 to somebody to cover a murder doesn't seem like doing a good job, if you ask me. But again, they are scary. So like, I guess like $100 is just a bonus because like
literally you could have died as well.
Like you have your life to think
Sure.
about in this situation.
Sure.
So like people would not, I would say, stand up to them.
But like I love it was only a matter of time before that was also gonna be part of the storyline. They're doing illegal business.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna be kind of escaping the police or like FBI. I don't fucking know who gets involved in this.
I didn't think much of it, honestly, because like I was so invested completely in the story that I didn't think about like when police is gonna come into the picture, you know. But it makes complete sense. Again, they're doing this for decades, let's say, not them, but like the business, this type of business has been run through the generations, you know, with them. So makes sense that like police is constantly trying to find some evidence to stop them.
Yeah, and like I'm sure they have some evidence,
definitely,
like, but minor. I'm sure they're trying to get more evidence to bring the whole organization down.
That's what I want to say.
Not just like arrest one guy or something.
They didn't
like
want
that.
to arrest.
No, they wanted to beat up like kids on corners that deal drugs.
True.
That's what they wanted to do.
Yes, but like I want to say, like let's say in season 1 we were trying to get. I don't remember any name, for the love of God.
Avon
and Stringer. They want to get Avon Stringer, not other names.
I don't know which
smaller names.
Bodhi.
Sure, Bodhi. I didn't want to say Bodhi, but sure, Bodhi. What's the name of the kid?
I know, my favorite. I love it.
Yes, exactly.
What is Avon in my mind?
D.
Your
favorite is
D. And D'Angelo.
Yeah, D'Angelo.
Yeah, sure. I don't know where we're going with this. I was not too preoccupied with the fact that I forgot these names.
So yeah, I really like the ending of the episode.
That was so good.
Again, last 2 episodes somehow changed tone.
Yeah.
Changed the where we're going with the season, because we just started to get to know them,
because
like
his
family and things
I
like that.
I think like the first, let's say, 4 episodes were more in a bubble. Let's say in a bubble of his own mind to kind of introduce you to him. And now we're expanding that, and I think they're just doing a very good job at that.
Yeah. In like episode 5, we first time saw him kill the guy. That was for Tony's character, but like in this episode, we saw police looking after their business. Yeah. So like it just expanded the business. I really like it. Like,
that was so
I can't
good.
wait to see what
that was such a good conclusion of the episode.
I agree. Like can't wait to see what's gonna come next. Honestly.
Yeah.
A lot in this episode has been revolving around Tony.
As always.
Yes, and his state of mind as every single episode.
It's so interesting, like his relationship with the women in his life, let's say it like that. Because like Tony, like the main issue with Tony is that he has mommy issues. I don't like using terms like mommy issues and daddy issues, because like it sounds like I'm downplaying it. But like I don't like, he has issues with his mother. So it's like, say it like that.
And those issues like clearly influence his personality. And
I mean, of course they are. Like if you're gonna, if something is gonna, we always say that if something is gonna have the most impact on you, whether it's positive or negative, it's gonna be your parents. And for him, in this instant, it is his mother. And everything that revolves around him and the other women in his life still revolves around Olivia. Yeah. And I think it's fascinating to connect that to the therapist, because like again, there is a reason why he is opening up to this woman, this Italian woman. I love the way that she phrased it, saying that like this is an Italian woman in his life, and all the other women that he has are also Italian. So like when he is speaking to her, he is kind of speaking to them and getting from her what he wants from them, specifically what he wants from his mother. Like he is trying to please her, like he is, let's say, helping her with the car. He is sort of trying to please her and get love that he does not get from his mother. And like we know that he also is trying to please his mother every day, and his mother just does not care. Like every day he comes with like cookies that she likes. He is still like this kid trying to get approval from his mother, and that just translates to Melfi as well. Like it was no coincidence that when he turned Melfi's chair like maybe 2 episodes ago or whatever, like that was his mother's face.
Yeah,
that's who he saw there. I don't know if it's a coincidence. I was just like now looking at Olivia in this episode, like she has the same length hair as Melfi. Like I don't know if that's also supposed to be like a coincidence or not. And then when they sat in a chair, when he was visiting his mother, like they sat in chairs that looked to me like chairs for like office with a therapist. I don't know if that's coincidence or is it not, but like they are just painting a very strong image of correlation between those two characters, and why Tony like now feels so connected to Melfi, because like he's projecting a lot of it onto her.
Yeah, but again, I do believe that has to do with many women in his life, like both Mom and Carmela in some ways. Yeah,
I just always think like his relationship with Carmela again has to do with his relationship with his mother. Like it all stems from his mother. Yeah. Like the fact that he cannot be, let's say, a good husband still stems from his mother to some degree. It's fascinating to me. He mentioned Freud in this episode himself about like, you know, kind of searching for your mother, but like in a, you know, like in a twisted way that's like connected to a sexual way. And like it's I don't even know where I would begin with all that, but like he is to a certain degree aware.
I mean, yes, in that, if we're talking about that same scene, like he basically said something along the lines like that is not the scenario that is happening. Yeah. Because he felt a lot of things for Melfi. I really liked how the show has dealt with that. Yeah. Because to me, it made perfect sense. It made perfect sense why he would be attracted and have feelings for this woman. Like the first woman who is listening to him, who he is opening up to, who is not judging everything that like he does. Like you said, like he's constantly trying to please her, brings her coffee, fixes his car, and he's doing the same thing like that to his mom, who is like, we had many scenes where his mom is very mean towards him, or like dismissing him, like he comes to her and wants to dance with her or something like that, and she's constantly pushing him away.
She's searching for that love.
He is constantly searching for that love, and he's not getting it. And like with this woman, he gets understanding and, let's say, respectable and all of that you know. It's like I definitely understand how he would portray those feelings that he has as love, you know.
Of course.
I really like how the show has dealt with it, like with everything that Melfi told him and explained to him and connected that with the relationship that he has with like, let's say, the women in his life, well, where she basically said, like, I'm gentle because it's my job, and like, let's say your mother or your wife is not gentle in that way or something like that.
I mean, like, no person that you're in a relationship with should act this way. Like, no one's gonna be a fucking therapist to you. Like, it's her job to sit there and be understanding to you, and like, you're gonna get that hopefully, like, from any partner that you have. But like, this is like he is that type of guy that, how do you explain this, that wants this woman that is not actually human, you know, like someone that's just like sitting there listening to you, just understanding you, not judging, supporting, walking through. Like, that's just not,
I mean, he never had
not
that.
realistic also.
Yeah, but like he never had something like that, you know?
He didn't feel
first
understanding.
He's not in a relationship with Melfi. He, you know what I mean? Like, that's one-side relationship where she is helping him and talking to him about him.
Yeah.
You know, and that is not something that, like, let's say, he has in his life, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
From neither mom nor Carmela, you know?
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
This is gonna be a constant thing, like with him and the therapy sessions. Like, it's always gonna come back to the same thing. Like, it seems kind of very clear where we're at. We just need to, like, it's gonna continue to, I mean, get deeper and deeper. But like, the skeleton of his issues is visible. It's understandable.
It's definitely understandable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, I can't wait to find out more. Like, more of the past, and like the way, like, more of his past, or the relationship that he had with his mom in the past, you know? Like, I am interested to see that, like, or the relationship, how his relationship with Carmela is gonna change in the future, and how that's gonna affect him as well.
Yeah.
Like, all those, I like you said, like, I understand where we are right now, but like, where I can't wait to see more of the story with those relationships, how he's gonna develop in the future.
The
how
relationship with Carmela.
Yeah, and how these sessions are gonna affect his relationship with his mom as well, honestly, because like, it can influence him a lot.
Yeah, I don't know, like, how he's gonna, if he's gonna change.
Yeah, because
how
like, he doesn't
handles his mother.
Yeah, because like, he doesn't open up completely, you know? Like, he talks like on a surface level things. He doesn't go deep into those relationships. Like, Melfi just like gets because of some situations that are happening now, you know?
Gets what?
Gets, like, understands.
Yeah.
How understand that relationship is complicated.
Yeah.
You know?
I really wonder how his relationship with Carmela is also gonna like evolve. They have again, a specific type of dynamic. I didn't, like, in the beginning of the episode, like, there's problems with her approach to him in the terms of, like, he is taking this medication and potentially that is prohibiting them from having, like, any type of, like, sexual life. She approached that in the terms of making him feel bad about that because she felt bad about that. So, like, that was a bit, you know, not the greatest situation to have there.
Yeah, but like,
I like that by the end of the episode, like, she apologized for acting jealous and feeling jealous towards Melfi, and like, it made sense that she was gonna feel more jealous towards her than anyone else that he sleeps with, because like, when he sleeps with someone, for her that is just like physical, and he has these needs as a man, and he's like a fucking animal, I don't know. And so, like, for her, that was fine. She was fine with that. But, like, when it became... He opens up emotionally to Melfi. And so, like, then it becomes emotional cheating. And that is a thing that she cannot handle.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense to me that, like, that is the part, like, that she has problems with, because I don't think they have that emotional relationship where they really do talk about the problems and the ways that, like, I don't think he talks to her about how he feels, you know?
No.
It's like, that is the part where what I feel like she's missing about him.
Yeah, and like I think also the part that she is missing, that like that the priest is telling her what the problems were. Those were not the problems, because like he told her that she's complicit in him cheating on her, because like she said when before like they were raising kids and so like she didn't have like the capacity, let's say at that point, to maybe be intimate with him, and so like he searched for it in different ways, and like the priest made it sound like that was on her, you know, rather than on him, which is just ridiculous. And so like she
what did priest say?
That's at least how she said, like that. I think he said something along the lines of like, you're not faultless in that. That like it sounded to me like he said like you didn't perform your wife duties.
Okay, because I didn't understand it that way.
Maybe I misunderstood it. What did you understand?
No, I understood it like that like it's her fault that like she accepted that relationship to be like that, basically. Like she even found relief that she doesn't have to have sex with him or whatever, you know, that like those women bring that into him, you know, and so like,
okay, I get what you mean. Maybe he meant
so like
that.
she accepted it that way, and she wanted it to be, let's say, that way, so that like she didn't have to, let's say, deal with that, you know. And I don't know, so like she's at fault for accepting, I don't know,
she's at fault for accepting his cheating.
Yeah. But like,
I don't know, maybe he meant it like that. I mean, still that's a bit
I mean, I really don't know how he meant it, you know.
I don't know how he meant it. I still feel like I disagree with him in whatever way he meant it. Like, I think there is something to say about the fact that like if you accept that about something, like if you accept someone's qualities that are maybe not great or whatever, then like when lines get crossed, it's a bit of a trickier situation. You know what I mean? Like if you accepted that he was cheating on you and like you didn't have problems with that, like when he starts cheating in a different way, like now suddenly you're gonna have problems with that. Like that becomes, it's a bit of a trickier situation, you know. I don't know. But I don't know in what way he meant it, honestly. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It's just
but like that is what made her think about, because like she was basically saying like, I cannot accept that some other woman gives him that emotional support and that part that like I don't give him, then I can't. Well, yes,
she wants to be the one that like helps him.
Yeah.
Which is like understandable, but like he needs professional help, girl.
Yeah.
Like you can only do so much, but like he cannot even open up to you until I feel like he needs professional help to even be able to open up to you. And like whether to what degree he's gonna open up, I don't know, because again, when you have issues, when it stems from your mother, you're gonna have issues with a lot of women in your life. Carmela is one of the women in his life that's like very important to him.
Yes.
Like that is literally his wife. And so like I don't know what type of relationship they're gonna have like moving forward.
I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited because like I like that scene where they were close with each other at the end, you know, where they were talking, let's say, as honestly as they can in that point, you know. I'm really wondering how is their relationship gonna develop in the future.
Yeah.
You know?
Again,
like if there is gonna come a point where he is gonna talk to her about many things, you know.
The thing is how I'm seeing like this show and his character, like I just think it's downhill, you know. Like I think it's I don't think he's gonna end up in a good place. I think he's gonna lose all of them, and so.
But that can happen because of many other things.
Yeah, I mean that can happen because of many other things.
Lose his children because like they found out he's a murderer, you know. Like
yeah.
I'm just wondering at what place his and Carmela's relationship is gonna go in the future, because it's gonna be like this is it gonna be like this? Because I don't think I can imagine it just like this.
I don't know, because like he goes to therapy, you know what I mean? So like I would kind of expect him to know better how to deal with things.
I'm wondering if he will.
I don't
because
know,
like that is something that like I expect. I don't know in which regards when we talk about it's gonna go darker in what he does or in how he treats Carmela. You know what I mean? Like the relationship that he has with Carmela, like does that have to just go south? We never started on a great note, you know what I mean? So like I want to see how the therapy sessions, you know, influence him towards his mom, towards the relationship with his mom, towards the relationship with Carmela, you know, because I don't know how exactly they're gonna influence the business. You know what I mean? This is emotional, like this is therapy is influencing the emotional part in him, you know, how he feels. But like with the business, that can be a completely different, separate story that can influence his family and why he's gonna lose them, if he's gonna lose them.
No, I think there's so many, like, that's why I really wanna, I mean, I'm curious about his relationship with Anthony and Meadow. And like, again, with Meadow, like we see that he wants Meadow to see him a certain way. You know, like he wants her to see him as the man that he, let's say, wants to be. And like, I don't know how he sees himself. Like, I don't know how exactly, I mean, if we're judging by the pictures that he saw, he sees himself as a rotting tree. That, like, he is awful. But, like, he wants Meadow to see him differently. Like,
because there is also that part of him that's very different, you know?
Yeah.
Like that is one of the reasons that I really like this show and like the story that they're portraying, because like he's really not just black and white.
No, he is incredibly charismatic. Like it's kind of, he makes it difficult not to like him.
Yes, exactly, because like he is in this business and like you understand how he ended up here, but again there is a dark side of him that exists, and that like he through those pictures knows that exists. We talked about it in the last episode how he feels a thrill when he's murdering and beating somebody up. He enjoys that part of him, but like that he hates that part of him. Yeah. Like all those are the things that like are very interesting about him.
Yeah. No, that like it's so fascinating.
I honestly can't wait to see what's gonna come next.
Literally,
so far,
I cannot believe that we were just like,
I really love this show. Honestly, 6 episodes and like I really adore it.
So far, perfect. And I like literally, again, I really believe everyone they say it just keeps getting better, which I don't even know where we're gonna go, because like I think these 6 episodes have been so great.
I
like
agree.
I have enjoyed every single one.
I agree.
So I don't even know what is gonna come.
It's gonna be just better and better. Honestly.
I can't wait to see, honestly.
Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.